Still?
Yeah, no one was expecting that, I would say.
No, they weren't. I'm happy to hear it.
I say good for Manning.
Yep.
This is like his this is going to be his last Super Bowl, most likely.
I would think. Wait, I have a current job? What job do I have?
Wow!
Oh, I have to do the startup job. That's right.
Oh, man. But yeah, so Broncos are currently leading 16-7.
So they've only gotten a field goal in the second half.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, is GNL live already?
I just did it, yeah, when you said you're back.
Oh, okay. All right. Welcome to the GNL Show.
This week, our hosts are Greg C96 and only yours truly, Captain Huck 5150.
Yeah, roll that intro.
Oh, crap. Yes, I do that. Professionals.
We're falling apart.
I started driving and I'm like, oh, no.
From forth the questionable minds of Greg and Liberty, we bring you the GNL Show.
All right, we're back.
Intro's done. We're good. Okay,
Yes.
Cool.
So, what do we have this week?
Well, first, we are live.
Yes, we are.
February 7th, 2016, a.k.a. Super Bowl Sunday.
Sunday.
Because we thought we could compete.
Yes. Well, we're smart like that.
Uh-huh. No one would expect us to.
It was my idea, so I take full blame and responsibility for the utter failure.
I thought about that after the fact. I was like, wait a second. No one's going to watch this. Like, less people than usual are going to watch this.
Unless there's, like, absolutely nobody or people that don't like the two teams, and they have nothing else to do, so.
Yeah.
Like, the Steelers aren't playing, so I don't really care.
I mean, I wasn't going to watch it because I was just like, well, the Panthers are going to walk away with it.
But thought so too.
Surprisingly, right now, with 5 minutes left in the third, or 5:40 left in the third, the Broncos are up 16-7.
It's
Never would have guessed it. It's still early.
Still a lot of time left, but it's something that everybody thought that Carolina was going to blow out the Broncos.
Like, I was not too upset about the Pats losing to the Broncos because I thought we would have gotten dominated as well.
Really?
Turns out not the case. I thought the Panthers were a little unstoppable this season. They've had a very good season.
They only lost once, but in that one loss, they didn't look very good.
That is true. Maybe the second loss, they're going to not look very good.
Well, they didn't look very good in the first half. And that Talib dude for the Broncos, he's not having himself a very good day.
Yeah. Broncos have a solid defense, so I mean that could do it for them.
It could, yeah.
I mean that's what allowed them to beat the Patriots. That and the Patriots falling apart in the second half of the season.
That kind of had a hand in it, yes.
All the injuries more so.
Well, that tends to affect every team.
Yeah, a little bit.
One thing that I was kind of surprised at the beginning when they announced the MVPs was that Joe Montana did not get a bigger applause. Same thing with Steve Young and Jerry Rice. And they're at San Francisco.
I was surprised that there was no pop at all for Jerry Rice, basically.
It's like, okay, well.
Like, I knew there was going to be a huge pop for Manning.
But then I thought, the people that are there are not 49ers fans.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
like, I knew there would be a big pop for Manning, and I knew the whole stadium would be booing Brady. Like, that was...
Oh, that was a given.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like,
I found that funny. I'll complete honesty. I laughed.
Oh, I laughed, too. Like, I was fully expecting that to be the case. I knew it was going to happen. What I found even funnier, though, was you have the whole stadium booing, but all the other MVPs, hey, how's it going, man? Long time no see.
And some of them didn't even know. They looked like they didn't know where they were. It was just kind of unfortunate.
I was surprised, like, how half of them were, like, hobbling out there.
I know. I'm like, none of these guys can walk. That's sad.
Like, I mean, I know they're old and a little beat up. Because, especially, like, if you think about it, especially the ones that are calling from, like, Super Bowl 20.
Yeah.
That's 30 years ago.
Yeah. That's some time, man.
They're old.
And like Dent, he had played on that crap AstroTurf that had been just hell on your knees.
Oh, yeah. Way back when. The
Yeah.
crappy AstroTurf.
Not that there's really any good type, but
Mm-hmm.
anyway, enough about that other thing
Enough
that's
about
going
the
on right
Super
now.
Bowl. Let's get into some nerd news.
Yeah, I'm down with that sickness. What's up?
So let's talk about the most exciting. Actually, no. Let's get. Oh, I gotta talk about one more sport. The most exciting sport of all. Ready?
Soccer. Oh, what?
No. Golf.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, actually, there is something exciting about golf from 2 days ago.
Ooh, really? What's
Specifically at the Waste Management Phoenix Open.
Okay. Now, this is a tournament that historically there's one hole, and I forget which hole it is. They have really rowdy fans that it's this little par 3, and
The 16th.
yes.
Well, something specific happened on the 16th tee this time.
Oh boy, this is whole. They encourage the fans there to be drinking as this tournament goes on. So what happened?
So, they bring out the Launch Directional Robot Intelligent Circuitry.
Oh no!
And it hits a hole in one.
No kidding!
Yeah,
Why
hits
didn't
a hole in one.
Holy crap! I didn't.
Clubhead speed hit 130 miles per hour.
That's decent.
That's 5 more than Tiger Woods in his prime.
I thought his was faster than that, wasn't
Nope,
it?
125 miles per hour was his clubhead speed in his prime.
Mine is right around 85. So,
Mine, when I used to golf, is right around, I think, like 90. But I have 2 arms, so that makes sense.
yeah. But wow, so he got a hole in one.
Hole in one. It was pretty friggin' impressive. And this robot is goofy looking. Like, goofy looking.
That's now how much of that was luck? Because you can't predict how a ball's gonna bounce once it lands.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Like, how much were they holding their breath?
Exactly. Well, they didn't bet on it too, did they?
I don't believe so.
Okay. That's pretty damn impressive. I'm pissed off now because I've been golfing for 20 years, 25 years, pretty regularly, and I've not had a hole in one yet.
I just realized something.
What's that?
Launch Directional Robot Intelligent Circuitry. If you acronymize that,
Oh.
it's Eldrick.
Oh, snap. The fix was in?
And Tiger Woods got a hole in one back in 97 on that hole.
Yep. Nice work out of you.
I'm on it tonight, guys.
You are.
And I
Sweet.
know nothing about golf. Ding!
That's a good one. I like that.
All right. So,
Acronyms are
let's,
good.
let's get back into some technology stuff.
That was kind of technology with a robot.
Yeah, that is true, but now forget sports for the rest of the night.
Okay. I was just gonna ask what your favorite ad was in the first half. That was my only thing. It's kind of technology thing.
Okay.
But
My favorite ad. The Steve Harvey T-Mobile ad.
that I like that one. that was good. That was like a big kind of like F you to the people that gave me crap about something that wasn't
Exactly.
my fault.
That's what I love.
I like that.
Yeah, that was my favorite ad.
Mine, the one that I enjoyed yet was really repulsed by was the Doritos one.
Yep. I agree.
That was something that I did not see coming. That was cute. It was cute. And all of a sudden it was like, oh my god. That was so.
Yep. Oh, one more thing about advertisements. Have you seen the new DeLorean D12 replica ad?
I have not. I've been waiting for it anxiously, but I have not been able to see it. I might just Google the damn thing just to get
You
it
know what?
over with.
You know what really annoys me about the one thing about the replica that annoys me?
What's up?
They went for a key start.
They went for what?
They're using a key start, not a push button. Come on!
Really?
It's the DeLorean.
That's crap.
It's the DeLorean. And they're using a key start. What the hell?
Are they going to make it without a flux capacitor, too?
Apparently.
Well, they're not even trying now.
And the other thing that kind of irritated me a little bit, like, I understand how, as a company, why they did the advertisement the way they did it. I kind of was hoping to see, like, Marty or Doc.
Yeah.
The DeLorean would not have been famous at all. No one would have given a crap if it wasn't for Back to the Future.
No one barely gave a crap about it in the first place, but that was the only reason that people were still interested in it.
Yeah.
Wow. And
The
nothing?
only reason people care about this comeback is Back to the Future. It's
Right.
the only reason. And nothing.
No, and they didn't.
They did the ad wrong.
I wonder if they offered it and they either wanted too much money or just said,
Maybe.
yeah. Hard to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a gas station. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so what else do we have today?
All right, so Fitbit is releasing a new fitness tracker.
Another one?
Yes, I actually kind of like this one.
And another one.
It is the Fitbit Ulta. It's $130, so it's kind of like a mid-range price Fitbit.
Okay.
And the default Ulta comes with a brushed stainless steel body.
Okay, so that's tight looking.
So it's a Fitbit, assumably better battery life than previous models, but with a super fly body.
My wife has one. I don't know which one it is, but her battery life on that one is actually pretty decent, all things considered.
It's like 5-7 days, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
And it's a stainless steel body, so I think that's cool looking. That'll be sharp.
Yeah, and it's really thin. I think they specifically designed it for like women because it's a lot slimmer.
Okay. That's one thing. The one that she does have, there's a part of it that does get a little kind of bulky,
Yeah.
like the one corner of it, but
I don't know. So yeah, I like it. I think it's cool looking.
yeah, to make it instead of just like hers is just a flat black one, to make it a little bit more fancier, dressier. That's a good idea. Good for
Oh
them.
wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I misread that. It does not come by default with the stainless steel band.
Oh, so
It's a brushed stainless steel body, and it comes with the standard style silicone replaceable bands in either blue. They're calling them plum, teal, black, and blue are the colors. You
all
can
dark
get
colors.
graphite or lush pink for $60 each, or you can get a hand polished stainless steel band for $100. So it's looking at $230 to get the full stainless package.
The sweet looking one.
Yeah.
The bling. Okay.
Mhm.
It's not horrible. I mean,
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm kind of okay with that price actually.
if you're looking for something that's a tracker like that, plus looks halfway decent, then yeah, I'd spend.
As long as the Fitbit Ulta, which they have not said yet, as long as it's one of their heart rate monitor models, they'll be fine.
Yeah. That's a big one. Big thing.
People are weighing. Heart rate monitor is more important for a lot of people than like any of the pedometer or cardio stuff.
Yeah, because that way the people can track to see and make sure they're in their target range for heart rate.
Mm-hmm. So as long as they do that. Mm-hmm. That's really all I have to say about that. Let's move on to Twitter.
Twitter. The Twitters.
The article title is Twitter Clips Wings on Terror Tweets. So Twitter has suspended more than 125,000 accounts with links to terrorism. About goddamn time.
Right? Why did it take that long to...
You know, in America you have freedom of speech. In those countries, not so much.
America. Right.
Plus, freedom of speech does not apply in a private organization, which Twitter is.
Right?
So they are well within their right to outlaw anything that
Yeah.
they don't want to have on there. I mean, quick Super Bowl news real quick. End of the third quarter. Broncos are still up 16-7.
Yay, Broncos!
Good for Peyton Manning.
Yeah, he's not really doing anything, but good for go win, team. Rock on. Thanks for the update. I'm not currently watching it. I'm driving a semi like a boss.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. Oh, Jesus. Almost took out a pole.
But yeah, so
Yeah, if like you can't post certain things on Facebook, so why were they allowing that crap on Twitter?
because they were.
Yeah.
I guess what led to the meeting for it was called after attackers inspired by the Islamic State killed more than 130 people in Paris and 14 people in the San Bernardino incident. So that's what spurred them to be like, maybe we should do something.
It shouldn't have taken that long. I'm sorry. Just use your damn brain, you know?
Like, they should have taken it out as soon as they started popping up.
Yeah. You know, there's sometimes that things are just too politically correct. You know, just use your damn common sense.
Twitter wants to be a people pleaser.
Well,
Please more people by shutting that crap off.
exactly. Get that crap off my screen.
Like, no one... Okay, let me rephrase that. No one in a correct mental state wants to see those things.
There you
Obviously, some people want to see those things, but nobody in their right mind wants to.
Nope, nobody with a healthy...
Healthy mental status that
Yes.
can pass the psych eval.
Yes, exactly. My cat is going to... Okay.
Basically, their statement about why it took so long was, they have always sought to strike a balance between cooperating with law enforcement and allowing users to engage in free speech.
Well, come on.
We just discussed free
Yes,
speech.
exactly.
The definition of free speech is you have the freedom to say whatever you want as long as it does not infringe on anyone else's freedoms.
We're planning on killing people.
I think terrorism infringes on other people's freedoms.
I would.
Little bit.
I think if you're planning to kill me, I think that would infringe upon my freedom of living.
Oh, yes.
Just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Take it for what? Harley, knock it off, you damn cat.
At least they're not chewing on your headphone cord
Well,
again.
no, that's what she's doing. She's trying to chew. The HyperX headphones that I'm using have, well, it's a mic attachment, but then they have a plug go in for the headphones.
And HyperX Clouds?
Yeah, and a plug to go in for the microphone. Well, since I don't use the microphone, you know, it's just dangling there out of my keyboard input. So she's like trying to chew on it. And I'm like, damn it, cat. She's lucky she's cute and furry. All right.
Speaking of cute and furry,
We're talking about
something
Sam?
that is not cute and furry at all
Oh.
is Google is trying to replace cell towers with something better.
Okay, I'm down. What's up?
Solar-powered airplane-style drones flying around in air, beaming 5G signals.
Really?
It's basically, imagine like a pencil-thin airplane with giant-ass wings, and the whole surface of them is solar panels. That's what the concept art looks like for the Google Titan, which is the name of it.
You know, they had a good idea, and then it's like, really?
You were doing it right.
Yeah, and then you went MySpace on it. And...
What happens when the first one of these crashes into somebody's house? Because it runs out of sun power because it's a cloudy day.
We didn't think of that.
Or how about that one day where we get the solar eclipse and they're like, they should be okay.
Yeah. Why is it not bringing up? There we go.
Yeah, so the one good thing about it is they are experimenting with a better type of waveform technology. So they're getting better signal strength on a better waveform, but they're just doing it stupid.
Okay.
Drone is not the way to go. I'm sorry, Google. You did it wrong. You just did.
Did it wrong.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh crap! I gotta assign my skill point.
But the people who are not doing it wrong
Nice segue.
I'm good. I'm on my game today, man.
You are. You're getting really good at those.
Is Germany? Germany's not doing it wrong.
Oh, Deutschland.
So they using an experimental reactor dubbed the Wendelstein 7X.
That name
Makes me happy.
Yeah, it cracks me up.
They are using a fusion reactor,
Ooh.
and they have managed to create and sustain, in a world's first, a hydrogen plasma.
In a world full of hydrogen plasmas.
And hydrogen plasma is a clean and nearly limitless source of energy.
Well, who's going to make money on it?
Germany, apparently.
The new war machine. Sing Heil, mein Führer!
Oh, God. We're going to get flagged.
Okay, I stop. I'm not a Nazi. So...
Yeah, so basically the way it works is in the reactor, they get extremely high temp... Okay. So basically, they need to suspend the helium plasma because touching the walls of it is enough to cool it down past the plasma. That's how hot it has to be.
Consistently?
Yes.
Wow.
And then, in order to begin the fusion process, they need to apply about 100 million degrees Celsius. And for us people here on the other side of the pond, 180 million degrees Fahrenheit.
That you're gonna
reached inside of the reactor.
You're gonna need the higher SPF suntan lotion for that.
Yeah, and in order for the plasma to be actually sustained, it can't touch the walls of the reactor. Specifically because they're too cold. So they have 470 tons of superconducting, supercooled magnets to keep it suspended.
Wow. That's that.
And then they use something that they're calling quantum tunneling to actually aid in particles colliding and fusing and releasing energy.
Okay.
And the thing about this compared to fission, which has been the previous way of nuclear energy generation, is that just leaves a lot of atomic waste. Fusion doesn't leave waste.
Ah, clean.
Yes. So, this experimental fusion reactor, it's 52 feet long.
That's it?
It's taken 19 years and $1.1 billion to complete.
That's surprisingly not as I was expecting more.
Yeah. So basically what it is to quote, the reactor is not designed to produce any usable energy, but rather to recreate the conditions found deep within our own sun to create a sustained super hot plasma, the energy source of a viable fusion reactor. By successfully creating and capturing the helium plasma last year, the scientists at the Max Planck Institute showed it was certainly possible. So, yeah, go Germany.
Right. This reminds me of that movie that had Val Kilmer in it and what's her name? Well, he is like had a bunch of they were doing like cold fusion. This dude was trying to find out cold fusion. There was
Can't
Russian.
say I know what you're talking about.
Oh, Val Kilmer and my wife. Mandy would know what the hell this is because it's one of her favorite movies. Val Kilmer and the girl was in a bunch of movies during that time period.
The Saint?
Yes, The Saint.
I just Googled Val Kilmer cold fusion movie.
Yes, that's it. The Saint.
April 4th, 1997.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty
Starred
decent
Val
movie.
Kilmer, Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, that's her name. Elizabeth Shue.
Roger Moore.
Roger was in it?
Valery Nikolaev.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he's a dude, apparently.
Oh. Okay.
Tommy Flanagan from Scarface. William Hope. Michael Byrne. Alan Armstrong.
I only knew the two major characters. But yeah, if you ever get a... Oh! Ow, I just ran into...
Did you crash?
Yeah, I crashed.
That's unfortunate.
I think it was my fault, too.
Oh. You're going to get a ticket. You aren't going to be allowed to drive that truck no more.
But yeah, if you get like a free set and I crash a vehicle offense, $900. Yeah, right. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, if you get like a free Saturday night You should check out that movie sometime.
Free time? What's that?
I said sometime. You could be 90, but hey, let's check out.
Oh,
that
when they're
movie.
live streaming it straight to my brain.
Sure. Is that going to be a thing?
I don't know.
That's scary. I don't want anything implanted in me. I got enough crap going on in my... Enough things missing and stuff on my own body. I don't need metal things added.
Right.
That's
Oh,
out.
man. Okay.
I thought
On
I...
to
Yeah, go ahead.
our last planned topic. I got one thing to talk about, and I think Tim has something to talk about. Or at least he said he did.
Well,
before
I
we
kind
started.
of already did with the commercial thing. That was my thing, but
Oh, okay.
I'm like trying to think of another thing quick, but go ahead.
So, Microsoft is doing some good stuff.
Yes, what are they doing now?
They're launching and testing the first underwater data center.
And that will help us how?
Well, a couple of things. One, data centers take up quite a lot of land.
That's a fact, yes.
Two, data centers take quite a lot of air conditioning to cool.
Also a fact.
So by water cooling inside and having radiators go off into the ocean has a lot of mass,
That's true. No,
a lot
okay.
of volume, so it won't heat up by very much at all, maybe a degree, if anything.
Yep.
And third thing, they take a lot of power to run.
Yes.
And they're experimenting with turbines built into them, which use ocean tides to generate the electricity for them.
That's an interesting concept.
So, yeah, it's called Project Natick. And basically, they're going to just be a whole bunch of little capsules. Well, I'm little in comparison to like a data center that
Right.
are under the ocean, strung together by steel cables for structure and fiber lines for connectivity.
Okay. Nice.
I think it's friggin' awesome.
You know, I always kind of thought for a while there, Microsoft was the type of company that, you know, every time you'd like install Windows or any Microsoft product where, you know, you'd have to accept the user agreement thing. No one ever reads those damn things. In the small print, it would be like you owed your firstborn son to Bill Gates and agreed to be his personal pool boy. And,
I mean, I would imagine Bill Gates would pay well.
well, you would hope. But maybe he keeps his money and he's very frugal.
No, he does a lot for charity.
Well, that's because he gets
I mean,
such a
there's-
big
there's
tax break.
There's the Linda and Bill Gates Foundation.
He has to give away so much money, otherwise he would get taxed to crap and he'd lose money. By giving away so much money, he actually gets to... He makes money by giving away money.
I mean, I think charity is a good thing, so I'm not really going to argue with that logic, but...
They make it so that... Yeah, it's... Charity in itself, charity is a great thing, but when you get to a certain point, they make it so that there is always this side catch that the person giving it the charity gets like a kickback or something to